Alright everyone, I just thought I saw a Jefferson, or potentially a Jefferson, crossing the road. It could have just as easily have been a stick. Right now we are at the site and there isn't much movement yet, but I expect that things would be picking up rather shortly. And no, we do not have a Jefferson, we have a spotted salamander. So this is our first herp of the night. So I'm going to run back to my truck, grab my camera, and get a few shots of this guy, and then probably move him off to the side of the road so he doesn't get hit. But this is really, really cool. Alright everyone, so I just found this second spotted salamander when I went back to get my camera. This guy is moving his way along the road, so we're just gonna let him go and try and get photos of that other one. Alright everyone, so right here is our spotted salamander, right? And then already crossing the road over here is another spotted salamander. So that's three spotted salamanders now. We're gonna move both of them across the road and we're gonna keep moving. This is great. Alright everyone, we have a spring peeper who's hopping across the road. This guy's really, really well marked. But what I'm gonna do is just help him cross and keep going. Alright little buddy, there you go. So there was two spotted salamanders that were over here. I think I've moved them off the road, and but they were crossing. So that's 5 spotted salamanders. There was a wood frog that I just helped move across. So yeah, things are really, oh, here's one. Good sized spotted salamander right here. There's my hand for reference. So here we go. So you can see this is one of the biggest salamanders that we have. They can get up to 9 inches long, some individuals, but they were all heading in this direction, so we are gonna not disturb them. Again, we are targeting Jefferson salamanders and we haven't seen any yet. Oh, here's the other spotted. This one here you can see right here, a little smaller than the other one that we have, but that's a spotted salamander right there. Really, really cool. This is the best time of year to see them. Alright, so I just met up with my friend Liam, and look at who we have. This is my 6th spot of the night, and this guy is really, really active. And you can hear off in the distance, that is an echoing call of wood frogs. So yeah, that's really cool. We're gonna let this guy go and keep going. So we are up to 7 spotteds. There's one right under my truck here, just next to my tire. I'm so glad I didn't hit it, but we're gonna get him moving to the other side of the road, and hopefully he won't face any more threats of being run over. But wow, right underneath my truck there's a spotted. Check that out. Alright, so little guy, don't want to get you squished. They are so, so cool. Alright, gotta put them on the grass over here. Stay off the road, buddy, or don't spend too much time on it. So Liam just found a 4-toed salamander. Was it crossing the road? Yeah. That's really cool. So really cool to find him here. And this guy's pretty active, so yeah, really, really cool. Okay everyone, we got a new species. This is an American toad. This is a good size one, probably either a small female or a large male, but really cool to find an American toad. I think we're gonna probably grab a couple photos, maybe a video of this guy, and keep moving. Nothing yet other than the 4-toed and the spotted and the peeper and the wood frog, I guess. So I think we're up, what is that, 5 species? I can't really do math right now. Rain's starting to pick up a little bit, so I don't know if I'll get my camera out or not, but yeah, this is really cool, worth finding. Alright, so we got the American toad in hand. Cute little guy. Gonna put him back down and let him get hopping and doing toad things. He doesn't want to get on my hand. It's funny when they do this. Alright, there you go. Stay off the roads. Alright everyone, we got our second American toad of the night. Just gonna get this guy off the road and make sure that he gets safely to his destination. There we go, right in the leaf. Alright everyone, this is really unfortunate. We got a DOR American toad. This guy's been absolutely obliterated. We have another American toad that's crossing up here. Gonna make sure he gets off the road. This has got to be a female. Whoa! Check out the size of her. This is, like I said, a female. Most likely a female. I'm really blinding, getting in the way there. Yeah, she's a good size one. I really want to get them off the road. Not even gonna really bother getting additional footage. But she is big. Yeah, I thought I saw something up here. Okay, the road looks clear. There was a peeper that was back. And tons of these huge worms. Not really too concerned about them. I think they're actually invasive. Where did the peeper go? There was a peeper that was on the side of the road. Okay, there's a car coming. I'm hoping it's my friend Liam. Yep, I see flashing hazards, so I think it is. But the peeper, I don't know. It's back there somewhere, but oop. What's this? Obliterated. Another DOR. You can see the eggs coming out. This is a peeper. Hopefully, I really hope this wasn't the peeper I just saw and then stepped on, because that would have been really dumb. But alright, just gonna take a quick look here. Liam is caught up with me, and yeah, so far it's been a great night. Alright everyone, we are up to, this is our fourth American toad, including the DOR that we found earlier. This poor guy, don't want to get him hurt. There we go, nice looking specimen right there. He was kind of heading this way. I'm just gonna put him off to the side here, and when he's ready he can come back on the road. Okay everyone, we got a nice healthy looking wood frog right here. There you go, little buddy. Gonna move him off the road into this person's yard. Alright everyone, we got two more frogs over here. We have a spring peeper, another nice healthy looking one. I'm gonna make sure this guy doesn't get killed. Very, very tiny. And then for comparison, here is a spring peeper and an American toad. I'm probably gonna grab photos of both of them just because to get the size description, show you the size comparison or the differences in size. God, I can't talk right now. But American toad, spring peeper. Alright everyone, we got a good sized wood frog right here who is wood frog hopping in this direction, so that's where we're gonna move it.
We found another couple of them.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't see any before.
Alright everyone, this is our first Jefferson of the night, or unisexual female, but really cool. Okay, so right here, as you can see, there's a Jefferson. Unisexual abyssamid. So, Jefferson number 1, and then Jefferson number 2. Right over here. That's really, really cool. And we got our third Jefferson That's literally was right behind the other two. This is insane. Alright everyone, so right over, I have to be very careful when I'm stepping. Here's like our 10th spotted salamander of the night. We're up to 4 Jeffersons now, just in this stretch. There was one crossing somewhere over here, but I don't see it. I'm sure we're gonna find more. And there's a peeper somewhere here. So I'm gonna turn off my camera for a second and get hiking. Working our way into the forest, and we have yet another spotted salamander right here. Let's see what else we can find in this little stretch. And we hit the vernal pool. It's crazy when you think of it like that.
Yeah. This kid's dad was a kid when I was out here doing this stuff. Makes it uncomfortable once you get soaked.
So we have something really unexpected. Here's a redback, you can't really see it. Right here is a redback salamander that is in the vernal pool. You usually don't find redbacks associated with wetlands, but yeah, a better shot of it right there. Redback salamander. Wow. That's crazy. Alright everyone, we got I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a spring peeper that is sitting on this branch, and like his other brethren, he is out calling. He's a little quiet right now because he's probably surprised as to the fact that we're shining this light on him, but this is the first time I've seen a peeper out in a tree like this right here, so really, really cool. All right, everyone, so we have another spotted salamander here. This is getting repetitive. I'm just going to record for the next 5 minutes because I'm going to work back to my truck and get my other camera, and I'm just going to show you what we find just walking, leaving the camera running now. Going very, very slowly because we don't want to step on anything. Just a quick update. We've seen, hitting this vernal pool just behind me right now, there is at least a couple hundred wood frogs calling, a couple hundred spotted salamanders, and I think that is a safe underestimate as to the true total. I am trying to get my macro camera so I can take some photos of these peepers calling on trees and stuff, but just walking around the edge of this log right here, it'd be really cool to find another Jeff. We've only seen a few of them. I feel really bad just walking through the woods like this because there could be stuff underneath the leaves that I don't see, but God, I might have jinxed it. No spotteds up here or anything. Oh, there's another one. Here's another spotted. This is what it's been like. Every 2 minutes we see something just walking. You can see it just moving its way through the leaf litter. Oop, and there's a Jeff. There's a Jefferson, everyone. Here we go. How's it going, buddy? And what sex are you? Are you a hybrid? You are really freaking active. All right, here we go. This is a Jefferson right here. Looks all gray, as you can see. I believe this is a unisexual female. This is on the smaller side. The base doesn't look too wide. But yeah, we've been recording now for the past 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And here is a Jefferson salamander in hand. I do not have, my truck is literally right over there. I'm just gonna put this guy down and he's probably gonna take off as soon as it hits the ground. Maybe we'll find another one the next 30 feet. But oh my God, it's been what a night. Gonna put him or her down, I should say. And she's just gonna sit there trying to get her bearings straight. And here's another Jefferson. Here's another one right next to it. Definitely a hybrid. You can see right here, trying to go back into the, yep, much smaller than the other one. Ooh. And far more active. And down she goes. All right, so that's 2 Jeffs. The Jeffs, what's interesting is that they're all in the upland right here. So and of course, right as I get back to my truck, the rain starts picking up. Maybe it was a little better underneath the tree canopy that was shielding us from the rain. But yeah, that was 2 Jeffs, 2 spotteds in literally 3 minutes. Okay, we're back at my truck right now. I'm gonna grab my macro lens. Don't see anything on the ground over here. Where are my keys? All right, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll touch back with you once I find another Jefferson, which will be in like 2 minutes. All right, I just shut off my truck and there was a spring peeper. I just shut off my camera and there's a spring peeper that you can kind of see it just hopping. There it is right there. Right to the left corner of my camera, there's a spring peeper on my tire. Well, I called it 2 minutes later, and look who it is. Another Jefferson, definitely a hybrid, but still really, really cool. That's 3 Jeffersons in like less than 5 minutes. This is why you gotta be careful when you're driving roads at night on rainy nights like this, because this wood frog got hit and unfortunately it's not gonna make it. You can see it's still kind of breathing, but it's gonna be dead soon. The good news is that wood frogs are super common and we haven't seen any Jeffs who have been killed. So I'm probably just gonna take this guy off the road and keep looking. So Liam just found another four-toed. This is the one herp that we've barely seen tonight. Only 2 of them. In fact, this was tied with the redback that we found earlier. So only 1 redback salamander and 2 four-toads, and then like over 100 of everything else pretty much. So really, really cool. Alright everyone, so we're basically just driving back now. Liam is leading the caravan. Just to recap, I basically can't estimate how many herps we saw tonight, but this was probably, if I would have to say, the greatest herping night I've ever experienced in terms of movement, in terms of how many in terms of the abundance of every species we saw. I think we saw, what, 10 American toads, and that was minimum compared to everything else. At least 20 Jeffersons. I think wood frogs took the cake. We probably saw close to 500 wood frogs. I think right now we're just cruising the road and there's a ton of DOR wood frogs dead on the road. Spotteds were probably upwards of 100. And I think, is that a worm or a spotted? I can't, as I'm recording, that's a spotted. You think the night's gonna be over, but it's almost midnight and they're still freaking moving. What? You can barely see it because my thing just died, but there's a spotted just trucking along here. This one has quite the urgency to get off the road, but nonetheless, I think we're gonna give him a little bit of a hand here. There you go, buddy. Off the road you go. But yeah, as I was saying, make that 101 spotted salamanders. This night has been insane. It is 11:56 p.m. I got here just about around 9 o'clock, and it's been ever since I've driven in. Spotted salamanders, wood frogs, spring peepers. I would say we saw probably close to 1,000, well over 1,000 herps, between the stuff breeding in the pools, things crossing the road. I can't tell what the heck this is in front of me right now, but I'm gonna have to go back out again to check to see what is happening here. And it's just a puddle. Damn, that's how bad things are getting right now in terms of every object I see on the road I think is a spotted salamander or a wood frog or something that has to be moved. Okay people, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to film an outro for this video without finding like 20 more things. So what we're basically going to be doing now is just, we're working our way out of this site. It's all roads right now, and we're probably gonna find a ton of stuff just crossing still at like midnight. So yeah, I've been recording now for the past 3 minutes or so. I'm basically going to pause and I will touch back with you if we find something else really cool, which most likely will happen. I'll be recording again. If not, it's gonna be probably the outro to this video. Fantastic.